one.
Nando Pound for Pound Boxing Show, proudly sponsored by Bravose, here with the new European Light Heavyweight Champion, Dan Azeez. Dan,
yes.
It's been a few days, hasn't even been a week yet since that night in Paris. Hasn't sunk in yet?
Yeah, it is sinking in, slowly but surely, do you know what I mean? Every day I'm waking up, oh yeah, I won on the weekend, so yeah.
What's it mean to you, all this recognition that you're getting from the boxing world right now, that, you know, you went through that traditional route that a lot of boxers don't do anymore? Southern area, English, British, European. What does that mean to you that you did that?
It means a lot. I guess it means even more because, like you said, I've come from the bottom. Like, I've come from small hall shows. I remember having to sell my Rolex to bloody pay for an opponent, and I weren't getting paid. Like, it was literally just to cover the cost of my opponent so I could bloody get a win, build up my record. Like, it ain't been easy, and that's what makes it so much more juicy when I'm, like, you know, winning these titles. Yeah, man, it's tough. I'm about to really earn my stripes. So, and I'm still doing it now. I ain't where I want to be. I mean, I'm not at the final stage of, you know, completing my objective, but I'm getting it.
You said in several interviews, including ours, it is frustrating that when they talk about the likes of Joshua Buatsi and Anthony Yarde, who can they fight? They mention the likes of Lyndon and Craig Richards, but they never mention Dan Azeez.
Yeah.
Now, can they mention Dan Azeez?
No, they do now. They always mention
that's
it,
what
definitely.
I mean.
But before, I think before the British title, I never used to get mentioned.
That's what I mean.
It was hard coming up, like, so I used to have a chip on my shoulder, like, why they not mention me? I just won the Southern area, like, and the opponents I'm beating, they're good opponents, like, do you know what I mean? I'm the English champion, I'm undefeated. Why am I not getting mentioned? So, but everything's God's timing, man. Like, I beat Jose Burton, and now all of the light heavies, they're gonna mention me alongside them now. I've earned my stripes to get to where I am.
It's a little bit frustrating before the last fight with the weigh-in, of course, and then obviously being the away fighter, he had the home crowd there. Yeah. What was it like to fight away like that in international arena like that?
I went with the weigh-in stuff. I weren't even frustrated. Like, it was like, I just like to get things done. Like, obviously, there was miscalculation with the scales, and I went fast, just go off, lose the whatever pounds I needed to lose. It was very, very small. I don't struggle to make weight anyway. I'm not a big, like, heavyweight. So I like things to be in order, and it wasn't. So it's just something I just had to deal with, man. I wasn't frustrated. So
How do you rate because we are our biggest critics?
I am definitely my biggest critics.
So out of 10, what would you rate your performance on Saturday?
A 6. I'll give myself
really?
a 6. I'll give myself a 6.
Bro, you dominated them.
But trust me, I know what goes on behind the scenes. I know what I'm capable of, and I know what my team expect from me. I'm not just saying that to just give myself a low score. I know what I could have done and what I should have done. But the main thing is, we brought the belt back home.
That's it.
I'm the new EBU champion, and I had to go to France, beat a Frenchman in his own backyard to get it. And he's a former EBU champion himself. So it meant a lot.
What was the difference fighting over there compared to English soil? Because you started off with small hall shows, you went to arenas, now you went to arena in France. What's the difference over there between here?
Probably the fans ain't as rowdy. Like, they were drinking like champagne and in there, do you know what I mean? But the setup was good though, I enjoyed it. And to be fair, a ring's a ring to me. Once you get in that ring, it doesn't matter what country you're on, what planet you're on, the ring is a ring, and the aim is always to win. Do whatever it takes to win it. Me, I'm very good. I've got very good tunnel vision. Like, I don't know, when I'm in that ring here, honestly, everything else is kind of like black. The more I can see, the more it shows me I'm not focused. A lot of the times, I don't really see, or I'm just focused on my opponent and the ring. So man, no matter where I am, it doesn't really matter. You know, as long as it's a ring and a ref, ding ding, let's go.
What's Ben said for next? What do they want you to do? Do you have a voluntary defense or anything like that?
I'm not sure. I don't know what I want next. I just want another good fight. I want another good fight that fans will enjoy. Another good fight that will boost me up the rankings.
Can I bring up a name?
Yeah, go on.
Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah, do you know what? Okay, I won't say I'm sick of chasing him, but I've asked for it already. Boxer said they made an offer, 2 offers to him. He didn't accept it because he didn't think it was reasonable enough, which is fair enough to him. Like, I'm not knocking him. So I can't keep calling somebody out if he's not agreeing to the terms, which I understand. But I think that would be a good. I would love to defend my British against him because that would let me win it outright. And I think he's a good opponent as well. I think you shooting off. Alright, cool, man. And I think our styles are made for each other.
100%.
I was out in Canada with him. We were both sparring Tabiev, proper cool guy. He was doing our SNC together and everything. Like, he's a cool guy and a good fighter as well. Very good fighter. Done very well out there. So I'm one of them guys. I want to fight good people. I'm not about calling people who I think I will demolish. I'll call him out because I think he will pose some real tests and questions.
It's what the fans want.
Yes, exactly. It'll be a brilliant fight. So that's why I was on to calling him out.
Of course.
And he ain't won the British, so it's a good incentive for him. But obviously he's got the IBO now, and I wish him all the best. I hope he does get the IBO.
Does that make it more interesting for you?
Definitely makes it more interesting for him. Makes it more interesting for the division. You know, one of us have got a version of the world title. So yeah, man. I hope he goes there and does the Argentinian, man.
As a boxing fan, do you want him to have that trilogy with Yard eventually?
Yeah, I think that would be good. I would enjoy that. I think because I don't know what happened in that second fight, but yeah, I don't.
Wasn't himself, was he?
I don't think so, but I don't want to take any credit away from Yard, and it's the same with when Yard first fought Lyndon. I didn't want to. Obviously, Yard wasn't himself, but I didn't want to take any credit away from Lyndon.
Of course.
So I think that would make for a good fight. Again, like I think they both will have a bit more confidence. Yard put on a good performance against Beterbiev. You know, Lyndon's getting back on track, so it'll be good to see.
100%. Yeah. We're here at the press conference. Joshua Buatsi in Croydon. He gave you a shout out at the beginning live on Sky.
What a guy! Do you know what I mean? As soon as he sits down, first thing he goes, "Yeah, Dan Azeez, I want to be." And do you know why? It's because he's been there from the start. He's been there from from the amateurs, from small halls. You know, I've been sparring him all throughout this time. So for me to get to where I am, he's very happy.
Spencer, you want to come in?
Tell Dan Azeez where my money. That's what I want from Dan Azeez. Tell Dan Azeez where my money.
Dan, where's his money?
Where's my money, bro? Where my money, Dan?
No, Spencer's proper good, man. Listen, he gave me some very sound advice, some good advice when I was fighting Hosea. That come to fruition as well. So I think that's what he's talking about, his money. I keep asking him what percentage, but he's not giving me percentage.
I don't know money.
Yeah. You see, he just wants me to take him out, which I will do.
He's probably taking that. But my reward is just seeing him be successful. No. That means when I see these young men who are from the ends, from South London, you know what I mean? And I see these guys doing well, it brings so much joy, so much pleasure to me. And that's the God's honest truth, because it's not only that when you know them, but when you know them, but they're actually good people. Yeah. And that's the major thing. He's
to mash up his hands on the pads down at Balham. Yeah, he comes in his big range, and I'm thinking, look at him, man. Nah, man, I'm boom on the pads with him. Like,
that was the first and last time I said, sod this, bro. I don't need this. Guys trying to give me arthritis in my hands. No, you know what? Like I said, when you see someone who does things to the levels of true authenticity, Southern area, English, British, Commonwealth, European, right? We see guys who've done that back in the past. Before, at the time, the English title wasn't even available because the English title came in late.
Like 2000.
Yeah, it came in 2000, right? That came in late. But when you look on things like Lloyd Hannigan, who did that, Southern area, British, Commonwealth, European, undisputed worldweight champion. What Dan is doing, he's following the blueprint of history. And history, you can't deny it.
Yeah.
And when you walk with purpose, you collide with destiny. And the reason why I big up Dan is because he was very, very overlooked. You know what I mean? Certain times he just keeps on going, that methodicalness, which is very similar to his idol in Marvin Hagler. And all he's got to do is just keep on doing what he's doing. And keep on stepping correctly, because when you step forward, you'll never be in the same place. He's an art skin. So if you don't ask, the answer is always going to be no. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. And he's going after what you want. That's why I propped Dan Azeez. Because all these other guys, they get these big profiles, thousands and thousands of people on socials and this and all the rest of it, and they're getting these big fights. But Dan's just constantly been perpetually moving forward. So because of that, I congratulate him. Not only that, but he's a beautiful, humble person. Yeah. So when I see that, then I enjoy those kind of things. I prop them. He's feeling embarrassed right now, but I don't care. I'm just telling it how it is, because people can say whatever they want to say about me, but nobody cannot say that I do not know boxing. Right? That is it. You know what I mean? There's two things I know. And one I'm retired from because I'm married, and the second one is boxing. And that's it.
What does it mean, even coming from someone like Spencer Fearon, that recognition as well?
Yeah, no, of course. Again, he's seen the come up, man. Like, do you know what I mean? He used to manage and promote a guy, Larry Ekondayo, that I even still do bits with today. So, you know, we've always got that tight-knit amongst us. So, him, again, you know, when you just watch someone from the bottom and just see him, it means that much more, like, than somebody who's just jumped on the journey and is seeing you where you are. But when they see you from, you know, again, like I said, when Josh picked me up, he knows going into his gym how shit I was. And do you know what I mean? And then to eventually be the EBU champion,
that's it.
You know, top 10 in all the governing bodies. It's like, oh, well done. That's why I did it. Like, but I'm really, really pleased for him and happy that he's joined Sky. He deserves it. He's got so much talent. He's next up, man. Do you know what I mean? And I think you just need the backing, and people need to be able to see him. And hopefully, you know, joining Boxer on Sky, that's what happens.
You sparred Beterbiev.
Yeah.
What does he need to do to beat Beterbiev? Honestly. Apart from having a baseball bat, what does he need?
That's a funny question, you know. Listen, he has got what it. Sorry, just that phrase, what you just said, is just making me laugh. He's got what he needs to beat him. It's just about doing it on the night. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I've sparred all the top guys. You know,
who's the toughest? Who's the toughest you've ever sparred?
Toughest, as in what, they're tough, or like it's been tough for me, like
tough for you?
Beterbiev, but I've been in there with Josh and it's like, Jesus, this is tough. Like, do you know what I mean? It's sparring. Do you know what I mean?
Who hits the hardest? Is Beterbiev? Is it a myth, his power, or no?
It's not. It's not. It isn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Beterbiev can comfortably sit at cruiserweight and bang with him. Yeah, definitely. But he's definitely got what it takes. It's just about doing it on the night. Everyone's got something about them that if you can lock into that weakness, it's an easy night for you. Do you know what I mean? So it's just about doing it on the night. You look at the success. You saw the success Yard was having with him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just, you know,
even Craig with Bibble in the last rounds.
Yes, exactly. So no one's invincible. Everyone's got something about them that, if someone locks into that, they can beat you. It's just about getting it right on the night.
Not in no disrespectful way.
Yep.
Obviously, you two, same division.
Yeah.
There's been stories in the sense of it with Sky Sports. You know, can they ever face each other in the future? Can you see that fight happening in the future?
As long as we're both in the same division, I can fight anyone. Do you know what I mean? It seems like we're going, you know, on the same level and whatnot, and possibly could meet. But with me and Josh have always said it, you know, it's got to be worth it.
Of course.
You know, do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Brilliant. Before I let you go, do you have a message for the fans that always support you, come to your fights and tune in?
Listen, thank you to everyone that's been supporting me. Thank you for all the nice messages. I still haven't gone through all of my messages. Like, I got so much messages on Insta, you know, even just my WhatsApp and stuff. Just thank you to everyone who's been supporting me, especially the ones that have been supporting me from day one. I'm so happy to have you on the journey. And just follow the journey, man. Stick with me, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to collect every type of belt there is. And there's only one more type of belt I've got to get.
What's that?
The world title.
The world title, that's it.
There's one more. So I just hope all of you are on board for this journey to get that one more belt, just one more.
That's
it.
You know what I mean? I just want to say on behalf of me and Pound for Pound, just how proud we are of you, of that journey that you've done.
Yeah.
Going, like Spencer said, going from the southern area to EBU, doing that traditional route. Carl Frock even said before, when Kelly lost to who you get knocked out by a Venetian, that no one does that route anymore, that traditional route anymore. It's so refreshing to see someone do that.
No, for sure. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, and I do it because it's good for my own development as well. So, I mean, every stage I'm at, and I've had to fight at, you know, it helps me confirm that yes, all right, I'm at that level, or I'm passing. So,
Brilliant. Dan Azeez, thank you.